Brandon here from Camper Reparadise. So today we're going to showcase one of the trailers that we designed and built from the frame up for a customer. The idea behind this one was basically a smoothie trailer. So they're going to be selling Acai Bowls out of this, some sweets in southern Utah. Starting from the chassis, this unit was designed to hold quite a bit of weight. So we've got some fridges and freezers and some heavy stuff in there. So we use 3/16 tube steel, welded the unit together to basically hold about 4 times the weight that this is currently rated at. So we're at probably around 2,900 pounds right now. This thing can hold about 4 tons. We housed a specially constructed 30 gallon freshwater tank underneath, and behind it holds a 30 gallon or 35 gallon gray water tank. We wanted as much clearance as possible, and on top of the clearance we also wanted good towability, so we put an independent trailing arm suspension. The unit's created by Timbren Industries. This allows for really good tracking, and you can see the clearance underneath. This is a spray foam insulated trailer. Better R values, this is going to be in southern Utah climate, so this is going to be getting hit with a lot of sun. The aluminum, it reflects a little bit of the light, but there's no getting around the heat of southern Utah, so the spray foam is basically the best insulating factor on the market right now. This is all hand-pressed aluminum. On the front end, you can see some of our artistry, a little design for them, kind of set things off. Right above that, local glass artist etched the glass for us. We have some LEDs that are built into it. We'll turn them on here in a little bit. One of the features also on the exterior is the largest independent self-supporting awning on the market, made by Fiamma. So one of the bonuses of this unit, especially when you're talking about in a commercial atmosphere, is there are no poles that come down that need to support it. So, little kids or people turning around and bumping posts. It's not a motorized unit. They make larger units that are motorized, but this also will help, since this is a service window, shading the clients and employees. So on this side, we do have a propane water heater inside. So back here we have an access door, and we have a removable propane tank regulator. It's got venting on the inside in case there's any gas buildup. We have pressure, water pressure, so if you're hooked up to just a regular garden hose or anything like that, this is for the fill on the freshwater tank. It's a 50 amp service. We got a lot of juice in here. We also have a 13,500 BTU air conditioner on top. So go inside. Have some nice aluminum stairs, and if you keep an eye on the outside, we have a dedicated switch just for the running lights to help give some really nice ambient light during the nighttime. Kind of set things off, reflects nicely on the aluminum skin, gives it a little bit of atmosphere. So we put LED lights on the front of the unit, and it lights up the etched glass. We have, I think it's 27 LED work lights overhead. We've got them on a couple of different zones, so you can turn on a center zone, excuse me, or you can turn on the exterior zone. And this is with everything on. We put some lights in the service window itself here, and this is the service window. It's about 4.5 feet wide. It has a rear service window also. On this side we have housed the water heater. It's also a vent stack for our water tanks, and an outlet. Triple basin wash sink for code. It does sit up a little bit higher than normal. That is because right here we have a freezer, and in case something happened where the freezer needed to be serviced, this whole unit will slide out on wheels, and then you can get behind it and access the compressor and motors. So, got a full commercial freezer. Opposite of the freezer, we have a fridge with a work surface and goodie holders. I'm sure that's the technical name for it. And a couple spots in the countertop we have holes that we've put in, kind of a little bit hidden, that are for your cords. So they're going to have a hot plate sitting right here. They'll be able to run the cord and kind of keep it hidden so you don't have wires all over the countertops. Underneath here is kind of another little control center, battery kill switch. This controls exterior light and service window lights. You have a little remote that controls your LED colors, whatnot. Battery readout, fresh and gray water tank readout. Batteries sitting underneath. We have our AC/DC panel. So we've got a 50 amp service, and then this is our 12 volt, which controls our water pump and lights. All of the laminated cabinets that you see throughout here, these were all laminated and built in-house. The countertop is all solid surface, star-on, highly durable, and looks beautiful. So it's another component that you can get greasy, spill anything you want on it, and just wipe it right up. So it's great for the food service industry. The flooring's marmoleum. That's a full sheet good. So same thing, the idea is no matter what's kind of spilled on the floor, whether it's a gallon of water or, you know, a whole smoothie, it'll wipe right up pretty easily without damaging, you know, any of the cabinets. The walls won't skirt underneath anything. Fantastic vent. It's a directional fan, so it brings air in, pushes air out. It has a temperature sensor on it so that, you know, you can set that. It auto closes with if it starts sprinkling. And then we have a 13,500 BTU air conditioner in here. Yeah, so this was a super exciting trailer to build and design with the client. And we can't wait to see this down in St. George in action, and hopefully get some, you know, some great acai bowls coming out of this thing soon.